The phone didn't buzz. It lit up. That was the first thing that felt wrong. No vibration, no sound. Just a soft glow under the table, like it was trying not to be seen. She glanced down too fast, muscle memory. Then she smiled at me, late, like she was copying a reaction she'd practiced somewhere else. I watched her thumb hover, not typing, deleting. I kept my face neutral, took a sip of coffee that had gone cold 10 minutes ago, let the silence stretch. The room felt heavier than it should have, the kind of quiet that presses against your ears. "Everything okay?" I asked. She nodded immediately, too immediately. "Yeah, just work." Work had never made her hide her phone before. She flipped it face down, a small change, almost nothing, but I felt it click into place inside me, like the sound a lock makes when you realize it was never meant to open for you. Her knee bounced under the table, mine stayed still. I looked at her hands, no ring today. She said it felt tight in the heat. Outside, it was cool. I didn't accuse, I didn't question further. I memorized. The way she avoided eye contact, the way her voice stayed level while her breathing didn't. Something had shifted, and whatever it wasn't coming back. That night, she went to bed early. She said she was tired. She always said that now. I lay beside her, staring at the ceiling fan slicing the dark into predictable pieces. My mind didn't race. It narrowed, focused, like it knew panic would be wasted energy. I replayed the last few weeks, the sudden passwords, the private smiles at unread messages, the way she'd step outside to take calls she used to take in front of me. I told myself stories, work stress, independence, phases people go through when they forget how to be seen. But denial has a smell, metallic, sharp. I turned slightly, careful not to wake her, and listened to her breathing, slow, peaceful, the sleep of someone with nothing to lose. That hurt more than anything. By morning, I wasn't shocked anymore. I was precise. I didn't need a confession. I needed confirmation, because betrayal isn't loud. It's quiet, methodical, practiced, and she had been practicing for a while. I became invisible on purpose. I smiled when I was supposed to, asked about her day, kissed her cheek, played my role so well I almost believed it again. Almost. When she showered, I noted how long she stayed in. When she left her phone charging, I noted the angle. When she said a name casually, I noted the pause before it. Patterns emerged. Tuesday nights, long meetings, a contact saved without a last name. I didn't check her phone, not yet. That would be emotional. I checked records, billing statements, call durations, locations that didn't match her stories. I ran timelines in my head while sitting across from her at dinner, nodding at things that no longer mattered. I never looked back. Some truths don't hurt because they end things. They hurt because they prove you were right all along. At night, my thoughts pressed in. What if you're wrong? What if this ruins everything? Then I'd remember the glow under the table, the deleted message. Doubt evaporated. I ordered a background report. Quietly, clinical, paid extra for speed. Knowledge is expensive when you want it clean. While I waited, she laughed more, lighter, like someone unburdened. I watched her fall out of love without ever saying goodbye. The report arrived on a Wednesday. I read it once, then again. Then I folded it neatly. No dramatics, no shaking hands, just confirmation printed in black and white, a name I recognized, a history that overlapped ours like a deliberate insult. She came home that evening humming. I poured 2 glasses of wine, set the table, waited until she sat. Then I slid the folder across. She didn't open it at first. "What's this?" she asked. Her voice cracked on the last word. "Just something I wanted you to see." She opened it slowly. The color drained from her face in stages. Shock, panic, calculation, collapse. "I can explain," she whispered. I nodded once. "I know." That was when she cried. I didn't. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't interrupt. I let her talk herself into exhaustion. When she finished, I told her what I'd done, not the investigation, the preparation, the lease transfer, the shared account emptied into mine, the email already sent to his wife, the calendar invite canceled months ago. I told her I'd known longer than she thought. That hurt her the most. "You used me," she said, like it was an accusation. "No," I replied. "I observed you." Silence followed, thick, suffocating. I stood, picked up my keys. She reached for my arm, missed. The door closed behind me without a sound. I didn't feel victorious. I felt clean, like something rotten had finally been cut away. Betrayal doesn't break you when you see it clearly. It clarifies you, shows you exactly how much restraint you're capable of when emotion would be easier. I walked into the night alone, not empty, not angry, just finished. She would replay that